If you're starting a nonprofit in California, one of your first big decisions is going to be what to call your nonprofit. So, beyond finding a name that sounds good or is marketable, you need to make sure it complies with the legal requirements. So, your first stop should be the California Secretary of State. Your name must be distinguishable against any registered entities in the state. Be sure to use the California Secretary of State business search tool to see if the name that you want is available. So, another requirement is that your name cannot be misleading to the general public. So, one example of this is that you cannot falsely imply that you are connected to a government agency if you're not. So, generally, you can't use words like bureau, commission, or agency to imply that you are connected to the government if you're not. The Secretary of State will likely reject your filing. And the next thing is, this is crucial, is trademark infringement. So even if you're able to register your name, it doesn't mean that you aren't infringing on someone else's trademark. So at the minimum, this means searching for registered trademarks with the USPTO, because companies have nationwide protection for federal trademark. If you fail to do this, this could lead to a costly cease and desist letter, even if you're a nonprofit organization. And that could mean that you have to rebrand, redesign, and notify your donors and partners that you have to change your name, which is a total nightmare for any new nonprofit organization. So another thing to check is if you are planning on expanding your organization beyond California to the point where you might have to register as a foreign corporation in another state, your name also needs to comply with the requirements of those other states. And finally, it's a good idea to check for domain name availability and social media handles. This is not a strict legal requirement for registration, but still it's good to know for fundraising and outreach if your preferred .org or social media handle is going to be available before you get too attached to a name. So overall, picking a name for your nonprofit is a really exciting part of the formation process, but don't let these legal pitfalls derail you. Do your due diligence, complete thorough searches, and if you're in doubt or getting stuck, you can reach out to us at the Public Good Law Firm.